Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and for today's video we are going to be doing a review on Vice Cosmetic, the cosmetic line of Vice Ganda. For all of my subscribers outside the Philippines, Vice Ganda is a local celebrity who is very vocal about the LGBT community. He is a comedian and he is also very stylish and fashionable. This line is also cruelty-free, certified by PETA, so that just makes it all the more exciting. And if you guys are as excited as I am, then I guess we should just get right to it. So okay, first of all I want to apologize because this video took so long. When I ordered this from the website last week, it took them another week before they would just ship it out, and shipping takes only a day or two. I kept on emailing them. Even my friends, a lot of people I knew were complaining about how long it took for them to ship their products, and everybody was just going crazy. Maybe it's because they just launched, but I feel like they really aren't doing well in terms of customer service as of now. One of the shades here, which is Kiri, was sold out on the website, so I ordered it from another website which launched the day after, and they gave it to me the next day. So it just doesn't make sense why the Vice Cosmetics website took so long to ship their products when in Beauty Manila, one of their online retailers, ship them the day after. I just wish that I ordered everything on Beauty Manila instead. So if you guys are planning to order these products, I really suggest that you don't buy it from the website itself, but rather buy it either in store or from Beauty Manila. One of the things that disturbed me as well was when I got my shipment, I realized that they were using Fastrack. As someone who sells makeup as well, Fastrack is just not a reliable shipping option. There have been so many instances where they have delayed in their deliveries or where they have failed to pick up items. A lot of times they even lose shipments. So for me, if Vice Cosmetics really wants to protect their image, I really wouldn't partner up with Fastrack. Forgive me for being blunt, but Fastrack has the worst service ever. They also are the worst when it comes to makeup, because a lot of times I've shipped makeup items and they've arrived broken. They're very infamous for breaking makeup items in their delivery, so that's something that I hope Vice Cosmetics would think about. I also noticed that I don't know where they wrap their packages, but they ship their item to me in bubble wrap, of course, and the bubble wrap was just very dusty. It wasn't even transparent anymore. If you look at it, it was just full of visible dust on the bubble wrap. Just touching it itself, you could feel how dusty it was, and that says a lot about, you know, how they keep their products or where they store their products. You really want to make sure that the makeup company that you're buying from stores their products in places that are clean. This is an actual brand, so I'm so surprised that they wrapped my items in bubble wrap that was just completely dusty. I'm not even exaggerating, it was dusty. There have been a lot of makeup brands in the States that have gone through controversies because their shipments arrived with ants in them or with some hair. You know, you gotta make sure that the place where you manufacture your makeup, even down to the place where you ship your makeup, it's clean and hygienic. So let's talk about the packaging. First, we have the phenomenal Lipkit. This is placed in a cardboard box. As you can see, this is very glossy or laminated, whatever you call it. Designed and formulated in LA, California. On the top here, you can see the shade. It makes it feel so fancy that the box is actually big. So the liquid lipstick looks like this. Basically, for the lip liner, this is what it looks like. It's wrapped in plastic packaging. And then for the Good Vibes matte lipstick, this is what it looks like. It doesn't come in any box. It just looks like this, and the shade name on the bottom. Although they are a cheap brand, I think that this packaging looks very cheap for a cheap brand. Now, if you look at Caroline Cosmetics, they have lipsticks and the packaging looks really cute. It's very cheap looking for me. I'm just not a fan of this packaging. I also forgot to mention that these things come with a note inside, which is very thoughtful, just like how Kylie Cosmetics has notes inside her boxes. Of course, it's not his own handwriting, but you know, I think it's super cute. Alright, so before we go on with the review, let's first start with the swatches. So first we're gonna start with the Good Vibes matte lipsticks. I have the shade Ganderz and Ganern. All the shades in this collection are named after words that Vice uses a lot, so it's very hilarious. This is the shade Vice Ganderz which is described as a warm nude shade that complements every skin tone. Gandang Universal. And it says that it is a moisturizing matte with a creamy smooth application. And it's lightweight for all-day comfort and has an intense color payoff. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is so gorgeous. I love the shade. By the way, this video is full of first impressions, so I have not tried any of the lipsticks here. I love this shade. Ganderz talaga siya. I am the kind of person who has such a hard time finding shades of lipstick for me when it comes to nudes, because my lips are just so pale. It's just so hard to find nude lipsticks that would actually match my skin tone. So it's a big deal if I'm very impressed with a lipstick shade, guys. This next shade is called Ganern, and it is a mauve brown shade. I actually like this shade a lot. It's giving me kind of like a 90s vibe. Gorgeous, I like it. Now we're gonna try on the Phenomenal Lipkit. Put on a bit of lip balm just as I would with any liquid lipstick, just because my lips are so dry. This is the shade Pony, and this is described as a soft warm nude shade. Okay, I'm kind of scared for this one. I feel like this might not fit me. Okay, so I put it on the edges first. Now let's go in with the lipstick. I like this shade on me. Although I feel like it is a beautiful shade, but not on my skin tone. Why is it so hard to remove? Might use an oil-based remover instead. So the next shade is called Kiri, and it is described as a cool toned berry, my lips but better shade to unleash your playful personality. This is a berry? It doesn't look like a berry in person. So I put the lip liner on my whole lip now. I mean, it is a nice shade. It's just a bit, so it's more of a pink than a berry, I believe. Like, this doesn't really look berry to me. It doesn't look cool toned either, so I'm feeling very misled by the description. What do you guys think? This is what the brush looks like, by the way. So this last shade is called Unicorn, which is described as a unique yet wearable purple. Be as rare as a unicorn. Cute. What do I do? What do I do? Try the lipstick now. I applied it really crappy, but oh my god, it's doing it. So this gets patchy when you smack your lips. So I quickly went off camera and put on Ganderz. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to read to you the claims of this lipstick. It says that it's long-lasting, lightweight, and creamy. Okay, so now let's talk about my final thoughts. First, let's talk about the Phenomenal Lip Kits. Now, I wanted to make sure that I tried at least 2 or 3 shades from each of their products. And the reason for that is because sometimes you have shades, even though they're the same lipstick, sometimes there may be shades that have a bit of a difference in formula, so they might feel different as compared to another shade in the same product. You know what I mean? Like, for example, sometimes Kiri can feel different from Unicorn, even if they're the same product. I really wanted to make sure that I got at least 2 shades so that I could give you guys a valid opinion about it. When it comes to the lip liners, they were very creamy, but the problem is these lip liners are very, very fragile. I've been seeing a lot of reviews saying about how their lip liners arrived damaged, but nonetheless, I actually really enjoy it. Compared to other lip liners in the drugstore, I think that this is actually a good lip liner. I am not so keen about the lipsticks. Okay, so the first two shades I tried were Pony and Whoops Kiri. Pony is a shade that would look better on people with like paler skin tones or whiter skin tones than me. They're not really creamy. I didn't really see that they're creamy. They didn't feel watery. They feel creamy initially when you put them on your lips, just like any liquid lipstick would. They do sink into your lines. It's very noticeable. It was drying for me. Like, it reminded me a lot of Kylie Cosmetics. Like, that's how drying it was for me. Even if I put sunflower oil and Vaseline on my lips, they still felt very drying and they still sunk into my lines. None of these lipsticks felt not drying to me. But the difference with the Unicorn shade was that when I smacked my lips together, it became patchy, which wasn't really the case with these two shades. So I've only experienced that using Unicorn. Even for 395 pesos, I feel like it's just not worth it. And you might enjoy it, but who knows. But as for me, I'm just gonna pass. Moving on to the Good Vibes matte lipstick. Now this one I am such a big fan of. I like this more than the Black Cosmetics lipstick. This is so comfortable on the lips. It's not even drying. It's very lightweight. This is not super duper pigmented when you put it on. It's like a buildable pigmentation, so you definitely have to like swipe it a couple of times. I didn't expect to like it this much. Someone actually told me that this formula felt a lot like the Maybelline Creamy Nudes, was it? I'm not sure. I don't really wear those because they're not cruelty free. But if you guys are a fan of those lipsticks, you might want to check this out, because if they're the same formula, then this might be a good cruelty-free alternative. I really enjoyed this, and the shade range is also really nice. I actually really like the nudes for me on my skin tone. I love this so much. I would definitely suggest that you go for the Good Vibes matte lipsticks. They are so good. I love it. Very lightweight and comfortable. They're also hydrating. I love it so much. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit the notification button down below. Be sure to click on the bell so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys for suggesting this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!